What's up? It's Ben from WODprep. Welcome to lesson 2 of our 5-part series about the 5 skills you must learn to maximize your CrossFit Open score. So if you are trying to get a good score in the CrossFit Open this year, but you don't know where to start, you are in the right place. In this video, lesson 2, we are talking about toes to bar. Toes to bar can be a make or break movement during the CrossFit Open because it almost always shows up and it almost always slows a lot of people down. So whether you can't do a toes to bar or you're not very efficient at doing a lot of them at one time, this is going to be a great starting place for you. Let's dig into it. So when it comes to the toes to bar, we're gonna focus on a couple things. The first thing I wanna talk about is for those of us who aren't able to get a toes to bar yet, I'm gonna talk about a couple little tips that's gonna help you unlock that first rep. Just getting that first rep, especially if you're in the RX division of the Open, just getting those 1 or 2 reps will help you separate yourselves from thousands of people on the leaderboard who can't get that first toes to bar. So a lot of people, when they try to do a toes to bar, they jump up and they have no momentum and then they try to lift their toes to the bar and they just can't do it. Remember, all that needs to happen is my feet need to touch the bar. It doesn't actually have to be your toes. My feet need to touch the bar at the same time between my hands, and you can pretty much do whatever you need to before that to make that happen. So rather than jumping up and then trying to lift your toes up and you might not be able to get it, or maybe you jump up and you try to get a couple kips and you can't quite do it, one thing that helps a lot of athletes in my seminars learn that first toes to bar is to do what I call a glide kip or Tarzan swing, which is allowed as long as you don't overdo it. And all that happens here is you just need to jump up to the bar behind the bar and then use your forward swing momentum to help swing your legs up and touch the bar. So again, this is for all the athletes who are trying to go from 0 to 1. And then don't worry, we are gonna cover how to get a lot of reps later on in this video. So to get from 0 to 1 with the toes to bar, again, I'm jumping up behind the bar and all I'm doing is swinging my legs through and up. Remember, I can touch the bar anywhere on my shoe, on the top of my foot. You can touch the bar here, 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 here. It doesn't actually have to be your toes. That's a common misconception. So what I'm doing here is I'm utilizing the momentum of that jump into the bar to swing my legs through and up. And it's a great way to do that first rep of the toes to bar. Rather than standing underneath the bar, I want you to take 1 step back and then from here, jump up to the bar with your feet directly under your body and then utilize that momentum to swing up and get those toes to the bar. And it makes it so easy compared to trying to do it strict like I demonstrated earlier. So here it is one more time. I simply jump up, swing my legs through, and that allows me to get that first rep of the toe to bar. So that's a great way to go from 0 to 1. And again, that's gonna move you up a lot of places on the leaderboard. Now, for those watching who maybe can do 5, 6, 10 toes to bar unbroken, that's great. That's awesome. However, if we're talking about maximizing our open score, I actually want you to get really good. Hey, if you're watching this video, you might be interested in getting better at CrossFit style gymnastics. Well, here at WODprep, we have an accessory program called WPX Gymnastics. And for $9 per month, you can get access to accessory programming that you can easily add into your normal training. So even if you go to a CrossFit gym already and you follow their programming, you can add WPX as a cherry on top and level up your gymnastic success. We have a beginner track and an advanced track. So no matter where you are on your CrossFit gymnastics journey, we can help you level up and it barely takes any time. It's 3 sessions per week, about 30 minutes per session, and it will fast track your gymnastic success. Go to the link on the screen or click the link in the description to join WPX Gymnastics and level up your CrossFit gymnastic skills. I actually want you to get really good at singles. I know it seems crazy, but during the Open, when there are toes to bar in the Open, a lot of people burn themselves out by trying to do big sets. Maybe they get a few and then they really start to fatigue and they just burn themselves out. Athletes who can maybe do 10 unbroken fresh, they're doing sets of 5 to 7, and then what happens is it completely smokes your core, it smokes your grip, it really smokes you. It makes it so that toes to bar become really hard, but also all the other movements in that open workout get really hard. So what I want you to practice, rather than just trying to make your sets bigger, I want you to focus on being able to do singles very quickly and efficiently. So I actually did a few opens back. There was a workout that had toes to bar in it. And I did singles the entire time just to prove that I could still get a top 1% score, and I did. And it looked like this. All I'm doing is I'm simply jumping up to the bar, getting a little kip, toes to the bar. That's it. So jump up, little kip, toes to the bar. And what happens is it allows you to accumulate those toes to bar reps smoothly and effectively and efficiently, and you're not burning yourself out. As soon as my toes touch the bar, I just relax. I drop off the bar, I let my feet fall back down. And doing those singles in an open workout will allow you to stay fresh for all the other movements, and they're really not that much slower than doing unbroken sets, which are way more expensive on the body. So I can do 5 unbroken toes to bar like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And I'm really good at toes to bar. I can do a lot of them. But if you're an athlete that only has 10, those 5 would have been very expensive. You're tired, your core's tired, your arms are tired, your grip's tired. However, I can take a little bit more time, make sure that I focus on my breathing, and do singles. 1, drop down, step back. 2, drop down, step back. And I can get 5 really easy without jacking up my heart rate. And it's so much easier to maintain this pace throughout your open workout. So I highly recommend practicing quick singles on your toes to bar, because for a large majority of people watching this video, that is usually the best strategy in the open for toes to bar. So I hope that you liked this video. If you want more toes to bar training resources and you want to learn the other movements in this 5-part series, scroll down below and click the link in the top comment or the link in the description where you can sign up for WODprep's Ultimate Open Prep Guide, where we are going to teach you in depth these 5 skills that you need to learn before the CrossFit Open, and we're going to share additional resources to help you maximize your performance in the Open so that you can learn the skills that you need to get a great score. So again, scroll down to the top comment or look in the description, or you can just type in the URL that we're displaying here on the screen. Go enter your name and email, and we will send you all those resources completely free. Last but not least, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any other videos in this series or any of the awesome open prep guides that we will release for free as quickly as possible during the CrossFit Open. And with that, I will see you next week. Do you want to learn how to do kipping backflips? Then watch the next video. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you want more free training and cool videos like this one, click the box thing. It's going to take you to the next video in the series. I promise you, you're going to love it.